Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. We go ahead and hit play. We're really just waiting on our dam to be finished up for this to really start filling up, and of course everything is slowly refilling now that I believe a bad tide is over. Yeah, that's just got that little bit that needs done. What do I have here? So I have what? 515 something. I don't know. So let's say I'm gonna desynchronize the no. Okay, I'll leave this one synchronized, but I'll go over 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 5. I'm gonna desynchronize that one, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Desynchronize this one, which should leave 2, 3, 4, 5. These 3 in the center. And what I want to do is I actually just want to close this. I wish to close this one, and I wish to close these 4, and I wish to close these 4. And that way these 3 are the only ones that are open. These middle 3 here are the only ones that are open. In which case I'll have to I don't really need to turn them automatic, because like they shouldn't do anything. They shouldn't be turning off and on. It's just I have them because I want them. I could have easily done a regular thing, but or a regular one of those dams like I normally do with these. But the floodgates. But the issue is with the floodgates is that I have to manually, or I can't build over them. As you can see, I got to build behind them or in front of them, which works, but also requires much more wood, especially if I'm doing something like this. Whereas this has got a 1 profile. If I were to do that, it'd have a 2 profile going all the way across wherever these sluices or wherever the floodgates were at. But this just allows me to do this without it. And I really don't ever need to push water downstream, so I don't ever need to release water. These I might eventually update to have floodgates. That way I can push a little bit of water downstream into here. Because as you can see, it was getting kind of close. Now getting water back into it, though. No water's coming out of it, though. Not quite yet. See, we got TNT here. We're working on that. We're working on another one of these aquatic farms, which will then do more cattail here. And I'm currently working on TNT the rest of some more of this just to be able to put my spatter duck over here so I can TNT all of this, which will increase how much water I can have. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could put TNT in here. Your teeth hurt? Oh, okay, their teeth. Let me do some well beans real quick and put a grindstone, 2 grindstones in here for them so that way they can get some grindstones. I think I've got a grindstone in here, don't I? Yeah, I got a grindstone there. I should have grindstones here somewhere, I think. Do I not have any grindstones over here? What happened if your guys' teeth just break? I thought I had a grindstone over here. I guess I don't. So, let's put a grindstone over here. Yeah, let's do, like, 3 grindstones just right there. I think I've got a builder. Yeah, I got like 4 builders in there. They should be fine. Their spatter dock's definitely doing really good too, so I'm not really not concerned about anyone too much right now. Oh yeah, we got that started. They're actually starting to pump it too. So let's see. Well, I'm still got a lot of TNT, which I think I have those paused right now. I do, yeah, I have those paused. I can unpause those now. Yeah, I can unpause that. Paper. Eh. Let me think. Honestly, if I wasn't already doing that over there, I could always cut these trees down and build this up so it's the same level. But I'm not really concerned about that right now. I might, though, I think what I'll do is I'm going to clear some areas, and I'm going to clear these areas. Just clear this bottom level here. So when they grow, they'll still cut them down, but they won't. He won't come down here and replant them. Works for me, because then what I'll do is I will just put dirt here. And which I think what I could do is I could delete the wood here, and I could put dirt instead, make it a little bit more natural. That's just so I can increase this, and I'll put some more dirt over here, which should increase this guy's range to plant more. Like, I could do this. Which I should theoretically do that more this direction. It's fine, though. It's fine. I think if it reaches all the way over here, if I were to dirt all of this, it should allow that to work. Maybe. Something to think about. I don't necessarily need this pathway, considering that I have a lot of stuff already for it, but oh fuck yeah, I forgot about this. Let's go ahead and put some TNT right here and high prioritize that so I can just get rid of all this. How are we looking over there? Pretty good. And we're looking over here pretty decently. Dang, that's just that last little bit. It's just right there. Dang, yeah. What I think I'll do is, we're gonna go ahead and do a time-lapse, guys, where I watch this, like, kind of like right up here, I think. And I will see you guys in a second. Well, the good news is that the dam is done and has started filling up. Bad news is that we're in a drought. And, yeah, there's not really any water coming through here right now. So we got 4.5 days, and that'll be ready. Well, hey, look at that. I'm not going to TNT this till the drought's over. And we've got that worked into, too. That's actually looking pretty good. And then they go, construction is waiting. Yeah, okay, yeah, so this is down here. Yeah, okay. How are we looking, guys? I probably should turn you back on and get some more dirt going through that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. Yeah, we got our TNT there. Yeah, so this isn't exactly great per se. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? We're actually not gonna do that quite yet. So if I do this here and I do this here, and then say I go like this over here. Yeah, let's do that. Connect with some pathways. Sorry. Like this. Yeah, and then I go up like this. Ooh, that's gonna double. Okay. Let's go up like this. Pathway that. And let's go this way. This is gonna be a lot of TNT. Okay. And then let's do our TNT. So I'm gonna put 2 here, 2 here, 2 there, and then one's going this way, and there. Ooh, and then 2 here. One's going this way. Nice. Like that. Okay. And then we're gonna do 3s up here. 2s here. And there. And then it's just stairs, or not stairs, but pathways. Just so that way I know I've got enough to reach everything. And I guess they came over here and built it like that, which is fine. Yeah, so honestly all that does is it just makes it where I can, because like I can't do anything right now for another 3 days, so and if I were to do this, I'd have to figure out how to get over here. And like I could, but it's, I can just, put TNT here and just let them go ham. While we're waiting for the 3 days for this to go off. Yeah. Yeah, dang, everything is looking really good. Just got this last little bit. This, I mean, obviously this is done already. When I say this last little bit, I mean just trying to get this done. Okay, if I were to do this pathway and delete that pathway, right? I were to then do wood you, and I were to go like okay, so it's not gonna reach because of that. So if I were to go to nope, platforms, put a platform here, and then put the wood lumberjack. There we go. Yeah, connect it with a path, and then I'll just turn that on. Just to get as much of this as I can. Put a staircase here. Yeah, like that. Just try to get as much of this. Nice one to be able to get to that. Although I guess if I move it here rather than there, I can get the rest of it too. Okay, and rotate. Yep, and that should allow me to get the rest of that. So you and you. And you reach all of that. Yes, excellent. Now you. Yep, okay, yeah. Reaches all the way up there, grabs all that. And I can put a stairway over here. Which then should allow that to reach all of that. Other than those two, which is fine. Go ahead and turn that on. There we go. Excellent. 1.8 days left. Looking really good. Oh, see, they're already getting that in there done, which is good. They get the further stuff away first, which I'm okay with. That's fine. Will I put anything back here? Probably not. That's getting close, though. How much dirt do I have? Do I have a lot of dirt? Yeah, I got a decent amount of dirt. Just a matter of getting my builders in there and doing that. How are we looking population-wise and everything? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, and that's fine. Yep, okay, yep, everything's good. No catastrophic failures yet with our again, with our beavers. Yeah. Okay, I think I got all that fixed. Yeah, that should be fine. Should just be a matter of filling up, and then once this is all good, we'll have a lot of green over here. I am pretty happy with what I've got going on here. This looks good. Looks good. I think what's gonna happen is that as soon as this gets to the same level, this is gonna overflow, which should be fine because obviously we've got it capped off at the bottom there. But then this will have to fill up first before it starts to do the rest of it. Why aren't you paused? Did I not? I guess I didn't copy the rules for you. Which, I mean, is fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, and it died. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, just get all that, cleared out. Yeah, so that's too far in the future, so I'll have to put, oh, do you not need it anymore? I guess not. Okay. What do I do then? What is that actually? Yeah, I want that stuff. I don't want that stuff to go bye-bye. So we'll set that... No, sorry, I need the landscaping. I want to put dynamite on there. Anybody else see where that went? Where did that go? I have absolutely no idea where that went. Well then. Let's go ahead and set this to a high priority. And that to a high priority. See if I can get those beavers over here to start pulling this up. Oh wait, can I just... Well... It's a learning experience. I don't need them to do that. So apparently I can just path over this shit. Which I can then delete later. Which I'm just gonna leave in here. Because what I'll do is I will, ooh, yeah, there's a thought. I'm gonna need to put a 2 in there. And then a 1 in the rest of it. There we go. Which will give them access to all of that. How is this looking? Fairly good. So let's put some dirt in locations that I can actually do without messing everything up, I think. Like that. I can get those done. Yeah, like that. Oh, hey, look at that. I got TNT done there. So I can actually destroy this now. I'm going to place a single TNT there. And that one disappeared. Oh, nope, it's right there. I saw where that one went. Don't think I'm going to get that back, though. So, oh, nope, don't want to do that. I'm going to delete that, yeah. I don't think that we're going to be able to get to that. How are we looking over here, guys? Pretty good. That's actually looking pretty good. That's gonna be a lot of TNT. Oh, is a lot of this... Oh, it died out. Yeah. That's not great. I hadn't realized that it was that close. It's... that's not great. Having more water in here is definitely going to help, though. Maybe if I cut off this and I allowed more water to come through here. Maybe. I didn't lose a lot, and clearly I still have a lot of food. It's just, well, that's not great. Set that to a high priority. Right. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that one. I'd like to put more dirt stuff in here, but I can't. They got that done. That's good. Why is that fluctuating like that? Oh, because the water's just now hitting here to fill back up. Okay. So, let me set up some storage here. So let's do a warehouse, do a medium warehouse. This is going to be TNT. Explosives. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower these enough to bring the water levels down here. So let's go... Yeah, if I bring it to 8.5, it should bring it down below this. Oh, but that stops that from going, doesn't it? Okay, so bring this down to 8.5. I need to bring this down to... Well, that's also down to 8.5, but it's also higher. We're just going to open this up in its entirety. So if I open up further to 6.55, huh? So now we're getting close to where I'm like gonna flood it. There it is. Yeah, bring it down, which is drying out a lot of that, but that's okay. That's fine. So if I were to do that, and I can go like this. Oh, I hadn't realized that I still had those. Okay. So I'm gonna put TNT in here as well. 3s. Actually, yeah, let's put a 3 here and here. 3s again. 3s, and I'll put pathways going like this. I will need to do this probably down to 0 to be able to get down to that. I just released all of it. Nope, not really. So I can get to some of it, but not all of it, that's for sure. I do 2s. Then I would have to do 1s here. Like that. Yeah. So, like, I could get it, this, I get this. I could not get this, and I cannot get this. I can get that one, though. But by TNTing a large portion of these means I can actually get to some things. Yeah, I raised that. I could have done that a little bit differently, but that'll be fine. I'm gonna go with threes. Threes. Put a U here, and then like this, and then TNT again for threes. Okay, so they're getting that done, which I think is funny because that means that they're grabbing extract as well, and I expected to possibly not have that. Yeah, I'm gonna have them take all that out. I'm gonna put extract there, which, yeah, if you look at that, I don't exactly have a lot of extract. Oh, and this. Yep. So that's slowly filling up, and this will fill this up. Once this hits that point, it will start backing up here, which will then fill that up, which will also fill all this up. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, I'll give you that much. Yeah, they're working on that. That's right, this is what I was coming to look at. Okay, so I can destroy this. I can do TNT, I can do double TNT like they have it here. I'm just going to delete that. Just going to delete that. Okay. So, as soon as I get this done, I can TNT all of this. No, not necessarily, because I have to delete this. Put a 1 there. I'm really curious to know where those are going, because I have absolutely no idea. I don't know where those are going. It's a wee bit confusing, I'll give you that much. That's for sure. That is a lot of TNT to blow up. But it'll be fun, that's for sure. But, that's for sure. Okay, so they got some of that done. So that's more dirt that I can place here. Nope, not. Yeah, I can place dirt there. And there. Place one there. I can place one here. I can place one here. And I can place one there. And I can do that. And that. Yes, as soon as they get that one chopped down and taken, I can put more dirt there. How is that looking? I really don't want that to do that without me. I've probably got a good while before I hit that point. But it's definitely getting there. Did you look at that? Okay, and I can do this, and that. And as soon as I get all the rest of this done, get those 2 cut down, I can do 2 there. It's a matter of making sure that they don't regrow, because as long as the tree was cut down during when it was alive, it'll always regrow. Eventually, not like immediately, but eventually it will regrow. That's why these aren't like immediately regrowing, but they can if I'm not quick about it. Of course, it's nighttime, so I can't place the dirt there like I want to. It's getting there. Okay, let's stop that real quick, and we're going to come over here. Because I wish to click on this, set that to a high priority, and I wish to click on this one and set that one to a high priority. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they're getting some TNT done. Not a large portion of it, but they're getting it done. See, that's all the way down now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I could lift this. And then just kind of destroy some of this and like, because I could redo this if I really wanted to. Now that I have more of stuff unlocked and whatnot. Oh, are you guys not pumping because there's no water? You are not pumping because there's not enough water. Oh, and because of the TNT. It's 200. What? Did I mess up there? Oh, there it is. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'll set this one to a high priority. I'm gonna set this one to a high priority. I'm gonna set this one to a high priority. I want those three to get done first. That way I can TNT them and they can get back to pumping. However, for right now, I think I'm fine. Yeah, that should work out. Hopefully. You don't have any over here, do you? You don't. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to go to water, centrifuge, pop one there. I'm going to set that to a high priority, and I'm going to hope that I have everything I need to build that, because I desperately need them to do that. Okay, good, they've got that done. It's just going to be a matter of finishing up what's here. If it wasn't for that, I would say we're good. We just TNT it as is, but we don't. I can't. Well, if I were to like cut these three, right? So say I do this. I can then detonate these. Okay. And then, I replace those single TNTs here. Set that to a high priority to be picked up. How my TNT looking? Still pretty good. Not nearly what I was earlier, but still pretty good. But I also have my TNT working again, so set those guys to kind of prioritize those, so they're getting their bad water. Okay. Yeah, that's getting there. So let's say I delete those 4 paths, and I go landscaping, and I go contamination barrier. That should all be within range, hopefully. So I don't think I can build pathways. I cannot build pathways over them. But it's something, right? It's getting there. It's also getting there. You've got your explosives. You've got your... Okay. You... Okay, so that should be able to pump water now. Once they get this one done, I will then explode this one, and then I'll explode that one. Maybe. How are we? Okay, good. We have 2 of them working now. Prioritize them by that as well, so I need the bad water there. Let's go up here. And... Nope, not this. Is it? No, it's not that. Not the well-being, not the power, not storage. Yes. Bakery. Yeah, I want those prioritized. My centrifuge is done. Don't need the dirt. Don't need the efficient farmhouses. Prioritized. I'm gonna go ahead and deprioritize those guys. Girl spatter dock. Deprioritize those two. Is there anything else? I don't want you prioritized. Or you. Tapper Shack, I don't need you prioritized. Okay, let's see what we got there. See if that helps any. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, look at the immediate increase in bad water. Just looking at those two. Seems like I'm still producing more than I'm sucking up, so that's really good. But everything I do is literally being taken and immediately used, which, I mean, is fair. It's literally what I needed to do. Nope, nope. Yeah, you guys could... Well, one of you could get built, like, right now. Just, it's probably gonna be a minute. Yeah, if I had to imagine, it'll be a minute before that's done. You know what? I stopped paying attention to it, and... No, it's almost, though. It's almost filled to that point. Then again, this water has to be overflowing here, I think, to overflow here. It is taking a while, but once it's done, it'll be very nice. I mean, I think it's like 3 water sources doing it. So, and it's filling up this entire area. Yeah. That's looking really good, though. I like this a lot. Ooh, look at that. Last little bit. Those last 3. And then I gotta do those 3 there. But it's not bad. And I believe it's just, what, extract I'm waiting on? Yeah, it's extract. Which, 3 of them right there. 3 extracts. Right there. Look at that. High prioritize those 3 there. Delete that one there. And just going to delete that. Also high prioritize that. Once I get those 4 done, I'll delete that, place another one there, high prioritize that, and I'll TNT this and then TNT all that. Which is already a considerable amount of space added to my aquatic farms. Okay, yeah, they added at least to those 3. Yeah, okay, yeah, just to those 3. There's the 4th. So they should finish this up tomorrow. Are you guys... Yeah, you guys are building over here already. Yeah, they're building over there too, which is good. Get rid of that. Detonate that. Then I gotta redo these. I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna probably pause those while I redo this. And that, because I'll have to delete this one, TNT, both those. Or alternatively, I pause both of these. So no one's over there. I destroy both of these. Destroy this. I go to my bridges for a 2. Oh, I guess I think it didn't click. And then I high prioritize that, but that will allow me to place singular TNTs underneath. High prioritize that pickup, see if I can, there it is, yeah. Okay, all that's done, so then I click here, delete you, singular TNT, and again that disappeared, I have no idea where. makes a lot of sense. Okay, but I can detonate these now too, which will allow them to actually pump water. Yeah, look at that. And that's where the extract is coming from. I haven't really focused on this over here yet. I don't know why. I'm definitely going to have to redo all of this. That's for sure. I'm going to have to delete it, pick it up, hopefully, and then... yeah. But I could technically TNT all of this here. But the issue being is that then I would have to fill this up before I could... oh. Yeah, that has its own ideas. Or I got an idea for that. So say I put a staircase here. And then I put a staircase here. And then I path to all of this. Theoretically, what will happen is when they get these, they'll build this one at the very least. I don't think they'll go that far down to do any of this. But when they do that, I can, or when I want to go do that, I can pull this up to lock in place. TNT, I don't think I'll TNT all this. I might TNT what I have already, though. Yeah, so I'm going to TNT what I have. Which will cause this little bit of issue currently, which is okay, as it'll fill up. Yeah, there we go. So fill that back up, and it'll go back this way. TNT that, which... what is that? Okay, 2. Okay. So that goes down 2, so I put a singular 1 there. I prioritize both of those. So yeah, so eventually what I'll do is I'll lock this, and I'll allow the water to pool, all the water to come out this direction instead of this way. And I'll let this dry up a little bit, and I can either redo this entirely, or I can leave it, and I can just do the TNT, and I can leave it at that. But the options are there. And I bet you that's done already, isn't it? Yep, okay, and I can detonate this. Excellent, and then I can detonate this. Look at that. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, well. That's a easy fix on that end. At least, I mean, I don't plan on TNT any of the rest of this. Maybe that, eventually. Yeah, that's getting there all right. They haven't really worked on that at all, have they? That's okay. Guess they're really working on that TNT. Which I guess I'll have to prioritize this. And I can unpause those now because, well, I mean, obviously there's the path built again. Which, I mean, honestly, I like that better. If I ever decide to go deeper, then I can also just do it rather than... Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's do that. And then delete this. Put a 1 there. High prioritize that. Let's go look at this real quick. Yeah, we're still not even close to filling this up. Nothing to do in range. Who has nothing to do in range? You have nothing to do in range. I'm proud of you, though. proud of you. Do another one though down here. Pathway, and then I can get over there to that one. Nice, but that means they cleared that up. Dang, that's still not anywhere near that. This is getting close though. It's definitely getting close. Let's turn the water off real quick. And I have TNT everywhere I need it to be on this side. I lied, I didn't have it there. Nice. But this will help with water and keeping water in here. Which is really nice, yeah. Look at that, it's done now. How's that over here? It's that last little bit that I'm looking at on this side. And for here, looking pretty good. I can seal up all of this, all of that, all of this. That's literally the last thing. And then I can go ahead and delete you. I'm going to delete you. And then I'm going to delete this. And we're going to go across it. Okay, so that's that last little bit. They're getting some of that done. Nice. And what I'll be able to do is just delete this wood, get some logs back from that. I see that I can delete this. Nice. A lot of TNT in this one, guys. Well, it seems like we are nowhere near filling this up. It's done, and we're working on it, but we're not anywhere near doing that. So I think we're going to end the episode here, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.